am all rugged up, cold winter's day here in Sydney. And what came up in meditation was this real feeling of this term self-centered, and just feeling real excitement at declaring I am self-centered, and how awesome that is, and how funny that we see that as a negative thing, as we see that as a selfish thing. And I was thinking about those words, self-centered, to be centered in yourself. Like, isn't that what we're all aiming for? Just feeling really centered in our own being. And so why has that become a negative thing in our society? And when really it's the most unselfish thing we could do, to be centered on ourselves and our own self-growth and self-love. And in fact, it's so much more selfish to be focused on others, because when you're focusing on other people, you're wanting them to bring you happiness. Like, you're focusing on them for your source of happiness, and you're focusing on things outside of yourself for your source of happiness. And I was just kind of having a bit of a internal chuckle through my meditation as I just felt this real, just dropping into this space of feeling so centered and so in love with self, and just going, yeah, I am self-centered, and I love it. I am proud of it. I am owning it. Just turning that around, that realizing that being self-centered is not selfish. In fact, it's selfless. It's the most important thing we could be doing for ourselves, and as a byproduct, the whole planet. Because we can't actually, if we want world peace, if we want happiness and peace and joy on the earth, we can't have that until everybody feels inner peace, happiness, and joy. And so by me being self-centered, focus on myself and centering myself and falling in love with myself and being in this really centered space of peace and love and joy, because that's what you feel when you're self-centered, when you're really solid and centered in yourself. You feel this underlying, like, this calm. And if every single one of us was self-centered, then we create an earth, a planet of peace and love and joy, of centered humans that are no longer looking outside of themselves for their happiness, peace and joy, but they're getting that from within. So yeah, I'm feeling like we just start this self-centered revolution. So yeah, feeling really excited about owning being self-centered.